Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to your Tuesday. Hopefully you had a nice start to your work week. It's February the 18th. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. It is chilly out here, but not quite as cold as it was yesterday morning. We've had a lot of cloud cover come in, and we're already starting to see a few showers on the radar. We're getting ready for some thunderstorms later tonight and a deep cold blast that's going to be coming in starting tomorrow. So let's start with the webcam, and looking at the sky cam, we do have a lot of cloud cover that's starting to filter in. There were some clear skies earlier, but it looks like the clouds are going to continue to build as we go through the day. As far as traveling, I don't think you're going to have too many problems weather-wise. There are a few showers on the radar. A lot of this is evaporating before it reaches the ground, so you might see a few sprinkles on your windshield. But as far as roadways, I think for the most part, area-wide, they are going to stay dry. We've got cloud cover out here, but fortunately, fog has not been an issue. Now, some of the students might feel a few sprinkles too as they're out at the bus stop this morning, with temperatures running in the upper 30s to the mid 40s here in Lafayette. And then later this afternoon, I think most areas will be in the 50s to near 60. A lot of cloud cover, but there will be some widely scattered showers. I don't think the big thunderstorms are going to start up until later on tonight. There's a look at our temperatures. Most of the region has dropped down into the 40s. There are some 30s back to our northwest. And as we look at the big radar, we've got some widely scattered showers that are out there, especially through the Arklatex, and then pushing out into the Gulf waters as well. Local radar showing most of this is very light drizzle or some sprinkles. And again, a lot of this has been staying out in the offshore waters. But there is going to be a lot more moisture building in over the next 24 hours. We've got two features that we're watching. One is low pressure that's going to be pulling out of the southern Rockies, New Mexico, Panhandle of Texas, and then cruising off toward the east. And then we've got another trough that's down along the Texas coast, and that's going to really start to push in that moisture. So not only will we see a chance for the possibility of some severe weather along I-10 and then down toward the coast and points offshore, but they may be efficient rain producers, so we could get some heavy downpours. But again, most of the heavy stuff is going to stay over the far southern sections along and south of the I-10 corridor. So the low that's out over New Mexico will start to pull east, and that should lift our frontal boundary back to the north. So things are going to be getting a little bit warmer, especially along the coast and points offshore. But that low is going to traverse the coast, and that's why we think most of the action is going to stay over the southern sections this time around. After that, there's going to be kind of a rotation of that polar vortex that's going to spill some colder air southward. So the second half of the week is looking quite chilly, and we are expecting some freezes early Thursday and early Friday morning. So here's our setup today. Again, the moisture is going to build. Notice the thunderstorms start to fire up, and again, most of the action is there along the coast and points offshore. Northern sections, though, is going to see more of a winter system moving across the mid-south, but quickly that precipitation is going to end overnight tonight, and that will be as the cold air starts to slide in. So we're not going to see any chances of any wintry precip. We're just going to be dealing with the very cold conditions. And as far as the rainfall amounts along and south of I-10, especially over the southeastern parts of Acadiana, could see 1 or 2 inches, maybe a little more than 2 inches of rain there between, let's say, Morgan City and then going over toward the New Orleans area, while areas north of I-10 will pick up somewhere between 1/2 inch and 1 inch of rain before all is said and done. As far as the severe weather threat, it is a level 1, and I know we had level 2, level 3 late last week, or Saturday rather, and we really didn't see a whole lot of severe weather, but we still have that risk that's out there, so be on guard for any changes when it comes to our storms later on tonight. As far as temperatures, cloud cover is going to limit our highs to upper 50s to around 60, and then tonight our northwestern sections might be able to reach the freezing point by early tomorrow morning, but I think most of us are going to stay just above freezing with 40s and 50s off to the southeast and kind of a sharp temperature gradient with 60s still hanging on down toward Grand Isle as we wake up early Wednesday morning. Now, I do want to push you out a little bit farther into Thursday morning because we are expecting a freeze over just about all sections. Looks like this is going to be a pets, plants, people. But pipes over central Louisiana, especially if they're exposed, and again, if you had problems with this, with the deep freeze that we had about 3 or 4 weeks ago with the snow, do beware of the pipes too. So those temperatures are going to be down in the 20s and probably for more than 6 hours. So definitely, if you've got some plants that you need to pull in, go ahead and do that and take care of the pets and your friends and neighbors as well. Gulf satellite showing a lot of cloud cover, and that moisture will continue to lift northward along with the front. We do have some rough conditions over the western waters of the Gulf where we have gale warnings that are in place. We have small craft advisories in place for our coastal waters where winds will be out of the east to the southeast, perhaps at about 15 to 25 knots, and seas running about 3 to 5 feet. So not a great day in the offshore waters. So cloudy skies, some showers today, temperatures around 62. Thunderstorms becoming likely overnight tonight. Again, some could be severe, especially along and south of I-10, and that's where our heavier rains are going to be as well. Temperatures will drop to 42 here in Lafayette by tomorrow morning, and it's going to be blustery on Wednesday. Temperatures aren't going to recover a whole lot, only reaching 48 degrees. Wind chills might even stay in the 30s most of the day. Down to 27 here in the hub city early Thursday morning. We could see lower 20s over central Louisiana, and the duration of the freeze will probably be up to 12 hours over Cenla, about 8 hours along the 190 corridor, about 6 hours along the I-10 corridor, and then less than 6 hours going down to the coast. But I wouldn't be surprised to see temperatures reaching 32 all the way down to the coast early Thursday morning. And then again, we won't recover a whole lot, even with lots of sunshine. Temperatures hovering right around 45 degrees. Well, I also want to let you know that you need to get that ticket to drive, and you need to get it by Thursday, because you'll be entered into an early bird prize of $1,500 cash. Of course, the Our Lady of Lourdes Foundation covering a lot of great community projects, including the refurbishment of the NICU over at Women's and Children's Hospital. That's the new project that they're going to be taking on. Of course, you've probably seen the commercials there with our friends Faith and Taj, who were beneficiaries of that NICU center. And a lot of that is thanks to the Our Lady of Lourdes Foundation. We are going to be doing a live phone bank coming up on KATC's 5 and 6 o'clock news on Thursday, so you don't want to miss that. Scan the QR code, call the phone number, or visit the website and buy your $50 ticket to drive today. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those notifications. You can also hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. You can also follow my social media pages on Facebook and X, and thanks to the over 3,600 folks that have subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today right here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have yourself a great Tuesday, and I might see you during the evening and overnight period with some of those thunderstorms, and if I don't catch you, I'll see you on Wednesday morning.